everyone. So today's video is going to be an Empties product video. I have this bag that is full of shit that I want to share with you guys. It's fucking funny because I have had this for months and I've been meaning to film a video. I'm really bad at that, but yeah, I've been meaning to film this, and I actually recently moved and I brought a bunch of trash with me so I could film a video, and I had a goal to do it before I moved. Didn't do that. I'm really bad at following my goals. Okay, there's a lot of stuff to go through. I have about 1 million beauty blenders. These aren't even all of the ones that I've used. I have a white one that I threw away and a bunch of other ones that I threw away because I was like, I have a lot. It'll get the point across. Needless to say, I love these. They blend out my makeup like none other, and because I have combination skin and I like a more matte foundation, it really makes it look a little bit more natural. Doesn't look as cakey on my drier areas of my face. Really coveted. Everybody loves these. I love them. It's great. Also, I'm sorry if you can hear my dogs barking. They're really obnoxious, but it's fine. I'm not going to go in any particular order here because I don't want to organize all of it, to be frank. But the next product I have is the Too Faced Hangover Primer. This is my favorite hydrating primer that I've ever tried. It smells really good. It's really hydrating, but it also leaves behind a little bit of a tacky feeling so that your makeup adheres to it and really goes on easy. It looks really good. I like this. It just makes my skin feel so fresh, so good. Even on bad skin days, this makes my skin look great. I just usually massage this into the perimeters of my face and then put a mattifying primer in the places where I have more pores and oil. Yeah, this works so well. I recommend this to absolutely anybody who wants anything like hydrating but still wants their makeup to last. This is your girl. This is her. This is her. I have a few foundations. This one is the Maybelline Matte and Poreless. I've had this empty bottle for a long time. It's real crusty, but I loved this foundation so much when I bought this. This was my first bottle of it. It covered up everything. I didn't have too much of a problem with acne. I mean, I did, but it was kind of going away. I've always had problems with acne, but this just like looked beautiful on my skin. I looked so radiant. Even though it's matte, I still kind of looked like skin. It looked great. I repurchased this and I didn't like it as much as I liked it the first time, but I remembered myself liking it. I wanted a good drugstore foundation, saw it, picked it up, but I'm wearing it today on my face. I feel like it doesn't have as great of coverage as I remember. I like how thin the consistency is. I like how it's buildable. I like a lot about this product. I just don't quite like it as much as I used to, but I still think this is a great drugstore option for a mattifying foundation. And if you want to add a little bit of coverage but not have all the cakiness of building the foundation, what I've been doing lately is putting the Tart Shape Tape under my face because under my foundation because the shade that I have is the second shade. I think it's like fair instead of like very fair or light or whatever the fuck, I don't remember, but it's really pink and it's pretty orange on me, so I can't use it under my eyes or anything. It won't look good, but what I really like to do with it is put it underneath my foundation and blend it out because it gives really nice coverage and looks really good, and then using this over top to add more coverage as well as smooth out everything and even out my skin tone. And I feel like because the other one's so pink on me, it really brightens my skin as well. So yeah, that's how I like to use this. That's way too long to be talking about that. Next up is the Kat Von D Locket Foundation. This is in the lightest shade, light 42. Any of these are gonna be in the lightest shade probably, but I didn't like this very much. It was really heavy. I enjoyed the coverage, but I feel like a lot of people talk this up like it was like cement on your face. It wasn't like that for me. It still got oily, just felt really heavy. The coverage was okay. It was a good color. Yeah, I feel like this was just kind of so-so. It wasn't the most amazing thing, but it also was not the worst foundation I've ever tried, but it's pretty good. Next up is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation in Y205. This one, I liked it enough. This one is a very similar consistency to the Matte and Poreless by Fit Me in my opinion. It kind of has the same idea, works the same way on my skin. It's decent coverage, it's not the best, but you can build it. It looks really nice and beautiful on your skin. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is a pretty good foundation. I feel like if you're not like me and don't struggle with a ton of acne and maybe scars, bigger pores, oil, stuff like that, like if you have maybe a little bit of those problems or whatever, maybe this would be a good option for you. Maybe if you're normal skin, dry skin, I feel like this can work for a lot of different people, just not for me. Next, I have the Maybelline Master Fix by Face Studio, what's this called? Setting spray. I didn't really notice too much of a difference, but I did enjoy it enough. I mean, I haven't repurchased this or any setting spray because I feel like setting spray doesn't do too much for my skin. I would like it to, but I feel like it just doesn't really work that well. But I mean, it felt nice. I mean, it took away the powdery look on my skin. It was pretty okay. I mean, not anything special. I didn't notice my makeup wearing longer with it, but it wasn't bad. Oh, I have another foundation. This one is the L'Oreal Pro Matte Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. I really liked this. I feel like this was a little bit too dark for me. This is the lightest shade as well. I feel like this was pretty good. I mean, I really liked the coverage. It looked really good on my skin. I did have to really moisturize beforehand. I really like mattifying foundations, but I feel like this was one of the more drying mattifying foundations, but I didn't mind it at all because it was really long wearing. It looked beautiful on my skin. I really liked this. I have a primer with no lid. This is the Maybelline Master Prime. This is the Blur and Illuminating Primer. I really love this a lot. Like, it really added like a luminosity to my skin, but it made my skin look so smooth and radiant. I loved this. My skin looked beautiful with any foundation I wore. This is the best, in my opinion, like the best hydrating drugstore foundation. Like, this one and the Too Faced one battle it out a little bit. I just prefer the Too Faced one because it's a little bit more sticky, a little bit more long wearing. But this one is still a super great option, especially from the drugstore. I have a few face powders to talk about. The first is the Tart Smooth Operator Powder. This is a translucent powder. I did not like this at all. It broke up my makeup, whatever I put over it. It just broke it up, didn't smooth anything, didn't really set very well, didn't last long. My face still felt sticky to the touch when I used this, which is weird because it's a powder. I don't know how that happens, but yeah, not a fan of this. I really tried to love it. I really wanted to because it feels so good. It's so soft, so finely milled, but did not work out for me. Next is the Too Faced Primed and Poreless Pressed Powder. This is also a translucent powder. I only really use translucent powders, which is weird because I'm actually using a powder foundation on top of my foundation right now, but whatever. This one is really good. I really loved this. I might actually repurchase it pretty soon. It really just made my skin look smooth and healthy. I don't know. It was pretty good. I mean, it was a pretty average powder, but for me, I feel like powders either work or they don't. It's not really an in-between kind of thing, so I feel like this was pretty good. I would recommend it. Next isn't actually empty, but it has, you probably won't be able to see it, but it has like a weird film on it, and I cannot get any fucking powder. I have tried. I have scraped off the layer. I've done a lot with this, but it's affordable, so I can repurchase it. But this is the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, and aside from that issue that I've been having, this is a really awesome powder. It sets well. I traveled with this. My skin looked beautiful. I feel like this was just, I don't know, this made my skin look really good. Same deal as the Too Faced. It's just, I feel like this one's like a tinted translucent, if that makes sense. Like, it's colored, but it's not like white. I don't know. Next up, I have the Benefit Porefessional Primer. This is my favorite primer. I love this. I don't know why I haven't repurchased it yet. I feel like I just wanted to try more primers or whatever, but yeah, this is so nice. I mean, my skin looks gorgeous when I wear this. I feel like this is one of the best mattifying primers out there. Everyone will tell you that pretty much. Yeah, I really like this a lot. I found another pressed powder. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Set and Smooth. I got this because I was using the Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation when I used this, and again, this one, it's not empty. I just did not like it, to be honest with you. This one, I feel like I wanted a little bit more luminosity with my powder. I wanted it to set, but I didn't want it to be powdery matte. So I got this. It set my makeup fine, but it just looked really weird. It looked sparkly on my skin, which is weird because I don't see much of a sparkle in here, but like it emphasized my pores. Did not look good. I did not like that. I have about 1 million of these tattoo liners by Kat Von D. This one was the 5-year anniversary or something. I was really sad to get rid of this. This is my favorite eyeliner of all time. I have 1 million more that I just threw away because I figured, again, my point will get across, but This one, I'm wearing it today. I don't know if you can see because I wear glasses, but it's really black, really easy to use, really easy to wing, which I do not like liquid liners because they're so difficult for me to use. I feel like you either love or hate this liner. I personally love it. This is the only liner I found that works for me, that wears, that's easy to use, that's black. I don't know. Love this all around. Nothing bad to say about it. Next, I have the sample size of the Photo Finish Primer Water by Smashbox. I bought the full size of this recently. I really love it. It primes my skin okay. I'd rather have more of a cream consistency like the Too Faced for a hydrating primer, personally, but I still use it to prime my face, and I use this in place of a setting spray because, like I said, setting sprays don't really last very long on me, but I really like this for how it takes away the powdery look on my skin and how it really just makes me look natural in a sense, like natural finish, not really natural because there ain't nothing natural about it, but I love this. I have the full size. I will continue buying it probably. I really, really enjoy this. Next, I have the Urban Decay Hairy Nighter Spray. The Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. This again is the travel size. I wanted to buy this one, or no, this one I didn't buy. This one I actually got for like a 100-point perk at Sephora or something like that, but again, didn't really see too much of a difference. I thought it was fine. It took away the powdery look. It might have made my makeup feel a little bit longer lasting, but again, I don't think I need to spend $30 to get that, like just a little bit more, you know? I feel like it's fine. Next, I have this Your Minerals Sweden Transparent Loose Powder. This has like a teeny little bit at the bottom, but it will not come out of the sifter for shit, but I really, really liked this a lot for baking. It made everything so smooth without being like super white and powdery, and I don't know, I really enjoyed this. I didn't set my whole face with it. I only really baked with it or put it on like the more pory parts of my face. This was really smoothing. I really enjoyed this a lot. Next up, I have this Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Foundation. This one is in the shade 1.1. They now have a lot lighter shades. At the time, this was their lightest shade, and it's really dark for me actually, but I did not care because I loved this foundation. I bought like 10 of them. I don't think I have any more in this bag, but I've repurchased this several times. I have a bottle downstairs. I've used several other ones. It's really, really dark, but I love this. I will mix it. I will do whatever. This is hydrating. It wears well on top of my oily skin. It still lasts, and I love that because I can still have the hydrated, natural skin look without jeopardizing my coverage or my longevity of my makeup, which I really, really love. This one is a definite hit for me. I will use this till the day I die. I probably need to repurchase the actual lightest shade now because I'm the color of paper. Next up, I have this from Lush, the Aroma Water. I really liked this. I don't really like toners in general because they irritate my skin. This one didn't. I don't know what it really did for my skin. It made my skin feel really clean and good. Yeah, this one's really, really great. You can use it for a lot of different things. I love not Tart. Why do I want to say Tart? This is not Tart. I love Lush products. This is so nice. I really like it. It's really just feels good and refreshing on your skin. And it doesn't irritate my skin like most toners do. So I really appreciate that about this product. Next up is the Philosophy Renewed Hope in a Jar. I loved this moisturizer a lot. I feel like it really hydrated my skin, made it really fresh, and still had a light hydration. Like it was hydrating enough to where it didn't feel really dry and cracked and gross like my skin can sometimes get, but it also wasn't so heavy that I felt like I had a mask on my face. I don't know, this one was really good. It felt really great. I feel like this brightened my skin a lot. I feel like this really helped a lot of the dryness in my face, so I love this. Got another beauty blender. Okay, I have a billion mascaras. I probably even have more than this. I have the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara, one of my favorite mascaras of all time. I will say this dried out rather quickly, but I loved the effect it had on my lashes. I don't have the greatest natural lashes, but this lengthened, it was beautiful. I love the wand. It's not too long where you smear it all over your face. It's also not too short to where you can't get in between your eyelashes. I loved this. I really want to repurchase it. All I've been thinking about is this mascara. Next is the Bare Minerals Lash Domination Volumizing Mascara. This one is an intense black. I really did like this. It was mostly lengthening than it was volumizing, but I thought it was okay. But if it's gonna market it as a volumizing mascara and it's not, I don't know. It was good. I probably wouldn't repurchase it, but I didn't hate it when I used it. Next is the Benefit Their Real Mascara. I loved this for a long time, but I feel like over time it got really just like boring. Felt like there was nothing special about it. I feel like my lashes were kind of a gray color instead of a black over time, so I don't know. This was just not my favorite, but it wasn't really bad. Next is the Diorshow Iconic Overcurl Mascara. I loved this a lot. It really does lift and curl my lashes because my lashes are pretty straight. These really curled it, lifted them. It really made them just beautiful, black, long, voluminous. I don't know. It was really good. I liked this a lot. I'll probably repurchase that. The next is this cute little sample of the YSL Vinyl Couture Mascara. This smells like roses, which is kind of weird. I don't want to put perfumey things near my eyes, but this was amazing. I want this so bad, but it's expensive. But yeah, this one is so good. It really, like, this is one of the best mascaras. So black, so lengthening, volumizing, everything I could ever want in a mascara is this. But it smells really weird and it's really expensive, so. Next up, I have the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in Chantilly. I really like this concealer. This is one of my favorite concealers of all time. I have repurchased this about 1 billion times. This is just the only one that I have in my things, I think. But yeah, great product. Favorite, full coverage, luminous. It just feels good, looks good, doesn't feel heavy, doesn't crease. Everything about this, I love, except for the price. It's kind of expensive for a concealer, but. I have another Lash Domination. This one's teeny tiny and it has a really tiny brush, so I liked this for my bottom lashes. I don't remember where I got this, but it was tiny and I liked it. The next is this Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner, Black is Black. Favorite gel liner. I love this so much. So black, so long wearing, lasts in your waterline, tight line, anything. Really great from the drugstore. It comes with a brush. It's really good. I like it. I had this for years. This isn't actually gone, but I have had it for so fucking long, like probably about 4 years now, 4 to 5 years, and I still have it, so that's gross. What? Next, I have the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. Do not like this at all. It was not black, it was streaky. It would, like, as I was putting it on, it would take away other product. Really difficult to use. I would smear it all over my face, but it was also kind of stiff, so it would kind of scratch me a little bit. I don't know, nothing about this I liked. I don't know, not my thing. Next is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. I talked about this in my products I don't like video. I don't like this. This is just not the one for me. It doesn't apply well over any matte foundations, but even like things like my Smashbox foundation did not work well over that either. It wasn't really full coverage, wasn't really that great. I don't know, it was lightweight, I'll give it that, but it creased. It was just not gonna rebuy that. This is the New Bounce Dragon Lee lashes. I actually don't have them in here because I lost them, but I wore them about 100 times before I lost them. They were way overdue for being thrown away anyways, so. This is my favorite lash brand. I love these lashes. They're expensive, but they are cruelty-free. Even though they are mink lashes, they don't hurt the animal in any way. So you still get the quality, the longevity, but you can still get a lot out of this and have all the qualities of a mink lash without the cruelty-free. Wait, what? With the cruelty-free aspect. I'm really bad at words. This is really great. I love these. This style in particular is so good. It's short in the front and it wisps out on the side. The owners of this company are so sweet. They really do pay attention to their customers. They're really kind. They've complimented me 100 times, which I'm not very big at all, so made me feel happy that they noticed me, that they appreciated me and whatever. Yeah, this is really great. My favorite lash brand, hands down. All right, that's it for my Empties video. Thank you so much for watching. I've had these piling up for a very long time. But I'm really glad that you guys watched my video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, whatever you want to do, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!